I use my youth blood to get through the night.
So for all you Optic fans out there, hoping that Optic could win a event for the first time since Black Ops 2, I believe. It's not possible right now. What I just watched was Optic Gaming versus Complexity. Complexity 3-0'd them pretty comfortably, I would say, which is quite surprising. Of course, Optic Nation still in the tournament, so I want to look forward to see what happens with them. But it was quite disappointing to watch. Being an Optic fan, you know, I wanted them to do well. I kind of thought they would do well this event. But what it looked like to me was, you know, Complexity Complexity, and they clutched up at the right times, to be honest with you. Optic kind of, I'm not going to say they choked. I think Clayster said it pretty much perfectly. They just got out clutched, to be honest with you. The S&D was huge. TP went huge with a 3v1. Karma, I think, got a couple 2v1s with a pistol. The pistol was like really good. It was just a 2-shot kill, which is quite funny to watch. But by the way, this gameplay is a Clan Wars on Octane, and I use a Bison and I use a Remington. Nothing too special. The people I played against weren't great. But anyway, so they're out of the tournament. They're out of Niagara, UGC Niagara. I think it's UGC or UMG. I think it's UGC though. They're out of it. And, you know, it was surprising to me because I kind of predicted them to go to finish top 3, if not win the tournament. I thought this was their biggest opportunity to actually take down Complexity. But like I said, they just got out-clutched. I think, you know, the team needs more time with each other. Complexity have been teaming with each other for well over a year now. Pretty much the core 3 members have been there. And with Optic Gaming, you know, the only people that have been there are Scumpy and Nade. And Scumpy actually left one time, but he obviously came back pretty much straight after. But now they got Proofy and Clayster on the team, of course. Everyone knows that. I think this team, this Optic Gaming team, in my opinion, apart from a team like MV, are the only team that can actually take down Complexity. And I say that because of their slaying power, and they didn't really show it this weekend. I mean, Scumpy went off a couple times, but he wasn't. I didn't think he went off enough. I'm pretty sure he went positive most games, but you know, instead of going 35 and 20 on the map, he might be going 30 and 28 or 28 and 27. You know, he's still getting those kills, but he seems to be dying. That's just my opinion. That's what I got from it. You might think I'm just talking rubbish in that. You can tell me your opinion, whatever you think. That's fine. That's just what my opinion is. I feel like he did go off on some occasions, but not as much as I normally see him. He's normally just literally destroys everyone in his path. Nature had another good tournament. He's really I really think he's stated a claim to people. Is it stated a claim? I don't know. Really, he's shown people he's actually one of the top pros, just because, you know, he had a bit of stick a while back, and I think it's the last 3 tournaments I've seen him at, he's performed really well. He's done an OBJ role. He's slayed as well. I think he's a really good player. He's really even in my mind, I don't think he was. I've always kind of stuck up for him, but I never thought he was like a really good player. But the last 3 tournaments, regionals, world champs, and this one, he's really proven himself. I think, and showed a lot of people how good he actually is. Proofy, I didn't really hear or watch him too much this weekend. Well, I'll say that. It's kind of weird to say, even though I watched Optic all their matches. I just didn't really feel like he performed. He showed up as much as he normally does at LAN events. Clayster, he had a good event, I guess. But nothing too exciting. You know, I remember at COD Champs, Clayster turned up. You know, the only one I feel like did this. I guess it's kind of hard to say, but I want to say Scumpy and Nade turned up. And not the way Scumpy normally does turn up to events, which is, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'm just trying to give them excuses, but to be honest with you, that just wasn't good enough. They come up against one of the best teams, or the best team in the world in Complexity, and they got destroyed basically. 3-0'd, clean sweep, looked pretty easy for Cole. You know, I kind of feel like Optic did show that S&D with the 3v1 TP had. He should never had a 3v1, and then Karma's a couple clutches with the pistol. You just can't let that happen. I feel like Optic should have taken that that S&D on Warhawk, but they didn't. They got beat, and they were two rounds up at the beginning as well, which is quite surprising. Cole came back and beat them, but I think that S&D was big. That could have changed the game. The next was Blitz, and Optic actually went up on Blitz at the beginning on Octane. Funny enough, We're watching it right now. They went up. I think they were winning. I want to say something like 4-2 on the first side, or 2-0, 2-0. I can't really remember, even though I just watched it. But yeah, they lost. Optic are out. Hopefully Optic Nation can carry the flag, maybe even pick up the win on the tournament. That'd be pretty incredible. They wasn't really predicted to do that well this tournament, but they actually look like they might go further than Optic Gaming if they beat, I think it's Curse Black. I'm not 100% sure. TK is actually the plan TK, but hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. What do you think about Optic getting destroyed? And I will say destroyed because I think they did against Cole. But hope you have a good day. Take care and peace.